Good evening. I'm Pulveret, and I love PLO. Welcome to the stream. Today will be the first session for me since they banned the HUDs. So we'll see what that is like. The the issue for me there has been, well, I love the HUD, so it's an issue already at that, but still I'll be fine without it. But I've made all my markings and such on the HUD instead of on the players, so now I have to try to remark them. I found a couple of names I recognized already. We'll see. We'll get there. That's partly why I've been away for a few days. First, the rumors came out, and I was unsure what was allowed and what wasn't. And then when it was clear that it wasn't going to be allowed anymore, I yeah, I wanted some time to look into what I had, what changes I needed to do, and so on. Yesterday I was about to play, but then actually dislocated my knee yesterday, and I wasn't in the mood for chatting after that. I mentioned in the last few sessions that I now have this exclusive rake chase where you get $10 back per every $50 of net rake. And that is of course still on. Now we also have, I have received what they call an offline code. So now don't need to use specific link or anything. You can just write Pulvret in caps when signing up. That you will enter the rake chase. Split pot coming up here. He had a somewhat lower wrap and a distinctly lower flush draw. Would have gotten it in really well on the turn. Although he did have a pair that we didn't. Got ourselves seat on another table. I try to open this. He has the eights. So he's also winning on blanks. We flop nut straight with a flush draw. Now our straight isn't nut anymore, but we have two flush draws and a set. So let's keep going. That was on table 1. And now we got the full house. He just wanted to sit on his quads there for a little while. Just basking quads and then toss some throwable and then call. It's nice. That's what PLO 2 is for. What can we do here? There's some new throwables. Okay. We can give a red card too. We flop flush with a set. Now we got a really full house. Let's see if we're up against quads again. Not this time. Oh, look at Mega Splash on table 5. How much will it be? Oh, 100. Nah, I'm gonna skip this one. Well, since he had such a bad hand too, I should have definitely been in there. Maybe that's something to think about. Why is he racing it? I get that he doesn't want to fold when there's 100 big blinds extra in the pot. Oh, look at that. We would have flopped trips too. But I don't know why he wants to raise it. Well, smart. Yeah, I was gonna say another thing about not having drive hood 2 is that now I don't know how my session is going. Of course, I still get the hands, so I can look at them afterwards, and I will know such things that whether I'm running over under the EV after the fact. But I will not. Yeah, I will have to guess a little bit. And I cannot put up. Normally I put the current session results. And that's no longer going to be possible. So now, like I've said before, why I like to put the session result up there is because I wouldn't want to watch a football game without seeing who's in the lead. If one team is up by 2-1, I want to see that. And similar here, if I watching someone play, I want to know how they're doing. Follow along in the swings and such. So I'm a little sad that it's no longer possible to offer that. At least now during the challenge you get some more kind of long-term standings or results with the session standings here down here in the banner. So now that they banned trackers, we're all hoping that they will bring some improvements to their own HUD, the poker intel they call it. So let me just whine about that a little bit. This one here, you can pick time here, but when we do, we still don't know how many hands this is based on. We have no idea what what games it's related to. And of course, it's not possible to customize it. And we all have our preferences. But now, yeah, we're just stuck with what they give us. So let's hope they can improve the product a little bit there. When I did have the drive HUD, this wasn't always aligning with that. And I don't know, it's just like here, I'm not just seeing hands I've played, right? I've seen hands they played, even if I haven't played with them. So I guess that's a good reason to yeah. Yeah, it's a good reason for it to not align with the drive HUD. And if that's the case, it's pretty cool that we, from the first hand with someone, get so much information. But oof, oof. Can we fold second nuts? Yeah, I think we shall. Against this blop guy. Yeah. So it's good that we get that much information, but we have no idea how much information we are getting. Like it's very, very essential information to see uh, how many hands it's based on. Like it's the data size is like number one in any sort of statistics. You know, someone tells you they go to the gym every day. You're wondering if they started counting 2 years ago or last week. Data size always matters. When my grandma was ill, she told the doctor she had stopped smoking. She had stopped smoking that morning. Like the doctor asked, "Are you smoking?" She said, "No, I quit." Stubborn old lady, but lovely, of course. I also heard a lot of complaints about this Poker Intel. Was that the name of it? Yeah, Poker Intel. Or to follow your own stats after or between sessions or whatever that you want to look at. Yeah, like I have been showing my graph at the end of every session here. That's also not going to be possible anymore. But yeah, people want to see their graph, and apparently that is not so good. But that doesn't have to go away outside, like between sessions, because you can still download your hands and put them into any tracker you want. Over at the Discord, most people want to keep the trackers on, including myself because I was using it. But as long as they have good measures to detect it or whatever, like now it's forbidden, so I'm not having the tracker If other players just keep using the tracker, then I'm very much against it, of course. If it's that sort of just, we say it's forbidden, but they don't enforce it. But I really don't know. Anyway, I wonder if the people who are making the voices heard over on the Discord server, if they're representative of the population as a whole, or if this is very popular uh, with the general population. That a lot of recreationals be like, yes, this is great. Now they won't know me. Don't worry, we will know you. Like this guy random. It's one of the most fun guys here. Don't really need a HUD to find that out. But yeah, if you guys have any opinion on HUD or not HUD, please let us know in the chat. Or if you're watching this later on, feel free to comment too. Always, by the way. Comment whatever you want, questions, even if it's not live. I will definitely get back to you if you comment anything. Maybe even more so if it's in the comments on YouTube more than live. Live is sometimes hard to respond in the chat, but I will read it, and if I can't write at the time, I will just respond verbally, and you will find out 5 minutes later due to the delay. All right, let's see what we can do here. So this random guy, he likes 3-betting. Maybe you have noticed. So I like 4-betting. Maybe this was not the best candidate, but I think it was okay. It's not a good flop though. Not at all. There are good cards that can come. Queen is not a great card. Not horrible. Or maybe it is horrible. Uh, I wonder if I should call this with my little stack. I'm getting like 4.5 times my money. But if he has a straight, I might have like 3 outs for split. Let's give up. if we're on the subject of HUDs, what is your favorite quirky HUD stat? Not just, what everyone uses. Do you have some really goody goods that you've learned and you use a lot? Personally, I like the relations between when to showdown, won at showdown, and won when saw flop. But of course, for that we need quite a few hands. They take time to converge. I wonder when I will use the HUD again, since it's not here. Now, obviously, I'm mostly playing here because of the challenge, but I am playing at the other sites too, and even with the challenge, I think I will take little breaks some days and play other sites. Maybe on stream, maybe off stream. And on Phenom, I have on Phenom there's also no tracker. I play at the Swedish site Svenska Spel, where we are free to use the tracker. It's on the iPoker network, so it's just works like normal iPoker. And then I started playing a bit at the QQPK, and I think it's allowed there, but it's not yet supported by DriveHood 2. But I've been told that it is coming. Shall we swing it with our 9, high cards and a king, high flush draw and a backdoor? Yeah, let's do it. They all went all in here. Well, okay then. And we're all in over here too. Not great. Well, we won one of them. If we win every second three-way pot, we're gonna do really well. Although the one we lost was a bit bigger. Well, this wasn't good. Uh, well, we'll check that. And he has trips. We're gonna get in our aces with flush draw here against a set, it seems. We flushed it and we won it. And he EV cashed out or what? Where did he get money? I'm fairly sure that's what was going on. Beautiful wrap on table one. Apart from it also being a flushy board or in a flush draw board. We have a blocker and we have the back door. We have an pair. And let's call it. Now I'm gonna lead. Let's hope that he has a set. Doesn't really seem like that. Yeah, we fold it. To fold that too. The board paired. Don't bring a flush to a full house fight. Got a top 2 pair on table 3 and a top 2 pair of swords. Well, it is a top 2 pair. Table 1. Top 2 pair on table 3 got better, and on table 1 we turned a wheel with a nut flush draw that we are kind of blocking. See if we can check call here against the random. Nope, no bet. Let's give it a little bet with our kings here. Table 3. Kings are good. How nice. I was speaking before about commenting. I did get a comment on YouTube saying how they appreciate daily updates. And then right after that, I went on a 3 or 4 day break. So I apologize for my absence. I will tell you again, it was partly due to the HUD ban. Like I need to think over a little bit how to go forward. Since I had so much information caught up in there, not only the information that it is collecting, but I had also made my own markings and notes and such in there. So I've been, I can say, extracting that so that I can eventually migrate it into the system here. You see I marked El Blop and random here. So I will need to keep doing that. And then yesterday I was gonna play, but as I said, I dislocated my knee and I popped back. It was not, I don't know, but it was not stopping me from sitting at the computer. But I, yeah, I was a little bit worried about it. So overall, I was just not in a mood to, yeah, to be streaming. I didn't have the energy to sit here and chat. Just wanted to sit in my solemn quietness. It's alright. I was worried that it would be really hard to walk today, but it was fine. It's just a bit sore. We flopped not straight, well, straight blockers. There's only one straight. Now the straight blockers are good for nothing anyway. Rigor mortis. More like a rigor mortis. Yeah, he has straight with flush draw, and this guy over here has top set. Very fine hands. Oh. Top 2 and a gut shot on table 1 against Mr. Blop. The Blop. He calls, and now we have 2 gut shots. I believe we can check our 2 pair here, because if he does not have us beat, he's probably not calling again, right? I'm thinking he probably has some sort of wrap hand with a King Jack 9-ish. No, he did not. He just had a queen. Whoa. He just had a queen. Is that right? Let's have a quick look. He had a queen and he turned. Same gut shot as we did, but he would have lost with this. Let's bet that. Hold that. Hold it. Bet this. Oh yeah, the double gut shot on the turn with his 7-8 as well, and of course he already had 2 gut shots. Okay, he had 4 gut shots in the end. But still, I don't know. It seemed a little wide. Table 1, spade came to make flush, but also it will also paired the 8, and us having queen and 7, we now have full house blockers that I intend to use. Alright, now let's go, Mr. Random. As I said before, he likes to 3-bet, that means we like to 4-bet. At least I do. Yeah, we call that, and then we will have about half pot left. We have gut shot, and that's it. Gut shot and backdoor. We could have hoped for better flop here. I don't think we can call this even if it's just half a pot bet. So bet this, of course. Or of course. Is it of course? Well, we will bet it anyway. Just because he checked, but maybe we should have had a better spade blocker to do it. Table 2, we have top and bottom. Table 1, we have a gut shot. We'll dump that 2 pair, and I'll make a call here. I was considering all three options there. Really nice flop on table 1. Nice on table 3 as well. Did hit our gut shot on table 1, and we ended up with a straight on. That was good enough on table 3 as well. Then he must have had the better flush draw than we did. Open ender and top set. No, not open ender. A wrap. Kind of the wrong side of the wrap though. But it also has top set, so I'm not complaining. Now quads. Going to quit this session here. Hope to be back tomorrow night. After that, I will have a few days hiatus because I'm going on a small trip. Let's bluff. Oh no. Didn't work out. All right, last hand for the day. And it was very easy hand to play. All right then, hopefully see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. I'm Pulret and I love PLO. Peace out.